Can I be honest about my birth story? I'll tell you everything I can remember. So I can't with this trackpad. She's mad about it. Hold on. That was difficult. It feels so nice to bend down and not have a human being in my ribs. Okay. I'll tell you everything I can remember about when we met you. I'll start with the lead up. We reported for my induction on Saturday. I have to evict the children I grow. We tried everything. I tried doing sprints up my friend's driveway. I tried doing sprints in the backyard with my children. I tried eating an excess of pineapple. I tried red raspberry leaf tea. I tried, oh God, what else? Spicy food. I had 2 massages in a matter of 5 days. I tried a warm bath, not a hot bath, a warm bath. I tried stretching. I tried the exercise ball. I tried everything to get this child to come out naturally. And it wasn't going to happen because when I showed up to the hospital, after 2 weeks of being 1 centimeter dilated, guess how dilated I was? That's right, 1 centimeter. It's so mad. Like, I just thought maybe like the 4th, maybe the 4th will come and decide to come out. Like, my body will say, we've done this a couple times. We know what you're trying to do. Let's get this baby out. No, it's not what happened. It's fine. She came out. Again, a baby's going to do what baby wants to do. Baby was comfy. Finn said, nah, I'm good in here, mom. And then we served an eviction notice. Jason did not bring an air mattress. I was actually very surprised about that. But he did bring his fan. And he didn't fan it on me. So he's A-okay. We are definitely regulars in labor and delivery to a point that we really at this point have like regular nurses that we see, and I love it there. It's like a second home at this point. We do get in and get out. One of the charge nurses who I love dearly, Teresa, she said it kind of seems like we're using it as a drive-through. I respect it. We were definitely all business in and out. I did not say I'll see you next time this time around. I didn't say that because 4 is cool. Then we got right into the induction. I was in labor from probably, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock. I don't know what time I got an epidural, but right after I got my epidural, I got the shakes. If anybody knows about the shakes, I thought she was coming down the chute. I could not control myself. I was like teeth chattering. Jason was like, are you good? I was not good. Can confirm that. I got some Zofran. I feel like this is a breach of HIPAA. Telling my own shit. I got Zofran because I don't like to feel nauseous. It's that simple. I'm not into that. And so I got that. We didn't even start the Pitocin before the Cytotec kicked in and I started having regular contractions, which at first I couldn't feel. And then I could. As soon as I could feel them, we called the anesthesiologist because it was time. And you know the deal. I got a fat needle in my back. After my epidural, we used the peanut ball and we flipped me on my side so that the epidural wouldn't settle. And it would go down both legs. I will say my right leg was dead to the world. And if you've ever had an epidural, you know how it goes. Sometimes you're like, oh, I can lift my leg. And then you go to try and help the person lifting your leg. You're not helping. But my team that I had for the night shift, we got that epidural moving in the right direction. And then after my first round of shakes, I took what is one of the best naps I've ever had. And that's an epidural nap. and that shit hits. And then when I woke up, it was time. I got the shakes again and I felt pressure. I don't know that people who have not felt this necessarily want to know this, but the question that I was asked during my first labor was, do you feel pressure in your rectum? And you don't know what that means until you know what it means. And then you're like, get them back in here now. I know what they're talking about. So this time around, I was like, hey, I feel the pressure. And by that, I mean, I said, hey, I feel the pressure. And then she was here. It was delightful. Jason held up my back and helped me hold my leg. And I grabbed onto Jason's arm. I'm not sure. At some point I was like, "Ooh, I shouldn't dig in quite that hard," because I had gripped him up. So I think I might have been a little rough, but I didn't think that was not my focus, obviously. No. Jason did cut the cord. I will say this, when he cut the cord, it was as if he has cut 3 other cords, because he went into that. He knew like how difficult it was going to be. If you know, you know. He just snip, done. It was impressive. I'm not even trying to hype him up for like the only thing the guys do that day. He's a very well, I'm on record so many times saying this. He's a very well-versed support person. He does a great job getting water and ice. He checks in with me on a regular basis. He's not like standing over me trying to figure out what he can do. He does his thing. He checks in on me and he holds my back up, which is so helpful for a crunch. Cause like if you get a really good crunch on a push, you can really bear down and make it worthwhile. He's a great support person and was very, very helpful. But he also nailed the cutting the cord. My first meal after giving birth was Bart's Bagels. Pork roll, egg, and cheese on everything. And, oh my gosh, a pepperoni pizza bagel on a plain bagel. It was so good. And Jason and I split one. And the minute I bit into my half, I was like, shit, I shouldn't have split it with him. But I did. God, it was so good.